Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw close. Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe's starting nine. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. Last month, he really put on a strong show of power, going deep 8 times. If I'm the opposing manager, I'm going to work around him all game. I'd rather take my chances and make someone else prove they can beat me.
Alex Cobb will be the starter for the Royals in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, one of the areas where he's fared real well, when he gets into jams,
Yan Gomes will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Cobb comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Durrett moving to his left, and that retires the side. One left for the Tribe. And Johnny Durrett will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
They're already down a run in this one, so they're behind the 8 ball again to start this game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh? Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almonte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Carlos Santana will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently it's 6 games entering play. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Durant comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, man, one of the most versatile players in the game is Justin Turner. Can play any of the infield positions, and he's going to play them well. One of those types of guys that you're not going to look at and say, wow, he's real fluid or real smooth, any of those sorts of things. But he gets the job done, and he gets it done well.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Brad Miller is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Runner goes for second. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Urshela has got it, and the side is retired. Johnny Durant will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Johnny Durant.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And now you just start to wonder, how much is the heat taken out of this guy? You see the pitch count. It's not all that bad just yet, but he's been in and out of trouble a few times already. So he's definitely had some max effort innings.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now, this 5th inning has certainly not gone to form. That's his 2nd walk so far. If he gets to 3, you'd have to wonder if that might be the end of the line.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Carrasco pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Espinoza is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Logan Morrison steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Giovanni Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Durant ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Johnny Durant ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. Nobody better.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Hey,
Number
out,
30 stands in. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, we got two down.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Durrett sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors.
Hey, wait for
Johnny
yours here.
Durrett makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Right now, here we go.
2 down, runners at first and second.
No one better. Need you right here.
Nope,
Missed with the
that's a ball.
curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Right here, buddy. Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to the... This is the MLB pregame show. Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals Johnny Durrett will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, both of these teams come into the series riding losing streaks. So the good news, someone's going to get back in the win column here. Other than that, not a whole lot of good to report for either side.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
Runners on the move for second. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Richards comes set. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
And he may be a little winded up there after this long at-bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Johnny Durrett in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 249 career, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Johnny Durrett will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Here we go.
Richard steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Hey, one pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Here we go now. Come on now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year.
Yeah, they've been counting on him to deliver extra base hits all season long. He's done it again here.
Brad Miller will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate. Johnny Durrett gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
They see it, drive it.
Storen's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
All right, one time right here.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Lays off 2-2 now.
Here we go. The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Here comes the payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit, and that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Brad Miller will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn.
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Logan Morrison will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go.
Flip fry. Let's go right here.
Hit out towards second. There is Travis. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there.
Hey, let's go right here.
Alberto Leon digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Durant is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top, 3-2. Good night from Toronto.
For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Left fielder,
Johnny Durant is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Hey, see it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Oh, you got it.
Durrett is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 1-0. So long from Toronto.
For Kansas City, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps player spotlight. Johnny Durrett is our subject, and not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this. He's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, you know, guys, they don't walk enough. They're in the bottom third in the league in walks. They just need to be a little bit more patient out there so they can get guys on base so that they have a chance to have big innings.
Johnny Durrett.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Johnny Durrett is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they've gotten that overall record back to 500 with their most recent win, but they've got a ways to go before they're back in this thing, so they'll need to keep it going right here.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone, but I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive and I'll pick one out.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Number 28 will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Durrett is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So stepping in, number 93, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Andrus around third, being waved in. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP type year. He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
A.J. Pollock is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Brad Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Runner!
Now both runners are breaking. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Logan Morrison will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now both runners on the move, but he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only 1 away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Oh, nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Hey, like you can't up here.
Johnny Durrett comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, good pitch right now.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Number 28 is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Johnny Durrett gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Durrett.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, the only downside to this is that by swinging at the first pitch, he never gave that guy on first a real chance to steal. If he had, and if he would have been successful, the single right here probably would have led to an RBI.
In now, A.J. Pollock. He drew a walk his first time up. Before the runners go, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Brad Miller will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. Second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Logan Morrison will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Derek Norris will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Johnny Durrett steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Pillar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Kevin Pillar digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
The 0-1 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Durrett looks up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch. Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Johnny Durrett will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, making it an even 250 for his career, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge. Winds up costing them.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Valencia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Durrett moves over. He's got it one away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's reached the 20 steals mark on the year, and that speed he showcases can really cause problems for a defense. It's always fun to watch him when he's on base.
Miller is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, A.J. Pollock brings exceptional defense into the outfield. He won the Gold Glove in 2015, patrolling center field. There's nothing boring about the way he plays. Very aggressive, shows a lot of energy, and we can really go get him with the best of them.
Chet Lynn set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Turner camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Johnny Durant stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Here you go, baby. Find a good
On a
pitch.
less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, you can do it. No one bet.
Alvarez has his sign. Here it is on 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hunk.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch. Nobody better.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Johnny Durant will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. It's late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Well, this will be an infield hit, but it won't be from lack of effort. Look at the play just to get to this thing. But the throw to second won't be in time for the force.
Brad Miller will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the base. Brian Paquette will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, come on, big guy.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Bounce towards the mound.
Run it,
The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Yep, they're able to get that force at second base, but that's it. So meanwhile, that go-ahead run gets to move up 90 feet. He's now standing on third.
Brad Miller steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and He came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 3-1. Good night from Philly.
They left an incredible amount of runners on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show. We are nearing first pitch here in the finale of this ultra brief. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Philadelphia Phillies.
Johnny Durant.
Come on, big guys. Get your pitch, huh?
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Valencia is under this one, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score.
Hey, come on now. Here we
Brian Paquette gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
go. Hey, now we got 2.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Durant ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Johnny Durant is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Johnny Durant gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Come on now, one time right here. Hey, you like the can up there, huh?
Drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, He has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Johnny Durrett will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
All right, stand up, stand up.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
He's going, he's
There
going.
goes the runner. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lynn over to his left. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly, as this is now a 3-run lead. Logan Morrison steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. 8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors for the Royals. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Johnny Durrett gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Lifted the other way to left center. Paquette sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it. And he jumps all over this one.
Brad Miller will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Leading off the inning, Tucker Barnhart. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Durrett ranging back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle.
Johnny Durrett. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back. Friday night baseball from the K, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners. Brian Dozier will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
Durrett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's got the highest batting average of anyone in the lineup, and he thrives on coming up big in clutch situations. And if he can continue being productive, it's really going to help this offense put crooked numbers on the board.
Johnny Durrett.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Johnny Durrett is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Two and 0. This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2 out, nobody on.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Come on, big guy.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order after 1. Coming to the plate now, Bill Rosales, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Durrett will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Johnny Durrett is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Hernandez gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Lined hard toward right center. Rosales moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Yeah, and I think he thought he got that one pretty good. That looked like it might turn into extra bases, but that's a nice job to close quickly and run it down in the alley.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Durrett on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's...
Raising 1 now.
1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Durrett comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Johnny Durrett stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Hernandez is ready. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Seager will put this one away to retire this. Bill Rosales will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Hey, strike him out here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Durrett. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Johnny Durrett will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
No one better. Clutch up here.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Looking good. No one better.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
No one better. Need you right there.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Good work there out of the seat. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this four-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Johnny Durrett will be in the glow, and not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means...
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. Kyle Seager will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Hit in the air to left field. Durrett giving chase. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he's looking for three right out of the gates today. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a... Johnny Durrett stands in for the first time now, and he's been en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over these past 8 ball games. Lays off 1-0. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And after losing the opener of this series on Thursday, they've come back and won 2 straight. So they'll be looking to end the series on a high note here and take 3 out of 4.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Matt Cottrell will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Durrett will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Mike Zunino will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Durrett on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Number 4 stands in. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Durrett is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Johnny Durrett is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hey, get on for us here.
High and deep to center field. Gonzalez going back on it. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, and how rare is a 50-homer season? It's only happened 43 times in Major League history coming into this season. But add another name to that list, and he might not be done yet.
Settling in now, Johnny Durrett. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
All right, one time.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out.
Yeah, I don't know about the decision to run here. I mean, you've already got two guys on base. You've got a pitcher sweating bullets out there as it is. Now you've basically thrown him a lifeline and given him a free out that he hadn't really earned.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he doesn't look very settled up there right now, and I guess that's an easy thing to do when you're facing a guy who throws as hard as this guy does.
And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone.
Well, that's either very brave or very foolish. One of the two. He thinks he sees an opportunity there, even with 2 strikes. Once this ball gets fouled, though, you can bet there were a few folks in that dugout saying, "What are you doing?"
Durrett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs. Johnny Durrett will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, the base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And this is a tough pass. Facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate. Drives this one for a solid base hit.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Ground ball right side. Dozier gets to it. On to first, and the Royals can't catch. Robbie Gonzalez comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. And, guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Madison Bumgarner. Talk about a worthy... This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our tops. Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Johnny Durrett will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately, they haven't been doing any of the 3 particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Durrett. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
On, kid,
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your
That's
pitch
by him
right.
for strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Up there, kid, huh?
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, and he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Get your pitch up there, kid.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here? Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Dixon Machado stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Here you go, boy.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Durrett. And that ends the inning. Johnny Durrett will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Direct.
Hey, get your pitch up
First
there.
pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 13.
Johnny Durrett will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Ground ball right side. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Brad Miller ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. Runners on first with 1 down.
Right place.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Logan Morrison will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
12 hits.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top, 4-2. Good night from Kansas City.
Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 40,793. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
You